Hello Star Souls, welcome to my channel, welcome back to those of you who are returning. I know this is a different format, but this is gonna be a different video as well, so it's gonna be like a pick a group reading, not pick a card. And mostly I will channel, I will not use much of the cards, but still just to get me in the zone, I'll shuffle a deck. So this is for the new moon in Virgo. We're gonna get some downloads and messages. And yeah, I know you guys may prefer this format of the camera, like filming this way and maybe even seeing the cards and so on and so forth, but that's super quick. I'm doing it super late at night. I did my rituals and my manifestations, so I just decided that I want to share the high vibes coming through with you guys. So 3 groups, let's do it. Group number 1, 2, or 3. Y'all have to use your intuition, meditate upon the groups before you pick yours. Because yeah, I know crystals can help, I know visuals can help and all that, but sometimes we should rely on our being. You have it all within you, your intuitive abilities, your ability to make a decision. Like, you don't need a visual to stimulate or induce your psychic circuitry and make it working, start it running, and so that you can pick a group. You have it within you. I want you to meditate upon group number 1, 2, or 3, and use the timestamps in the description box, and let's get into it. So group number 1. Let's see what energy is the new moon in Virgo bringing for you. Well, for some of you, I'm having a vision of a wedding. I'm having a vision of what is it called? The ISO, or like the path, and it's covered with flowers. And it's almost like I'm seeing through your eyes and you walking that path of flowers. But it definitely looks like a wedding. So you might visit a wedding. There might be a wedding in the family soon. I feel you might be surrounded by flourishing relationships in general, or connections just appearing in your surroundings. I feel like pile 1, you've done a lot of work around your heart, you've done a lot of work around relationships, freeing yourself from people, opening up to a healthy connection, strengthening the healthy connections that are already existent in your life. But there is like this mirror in your external reality that happens through relationships that shows you, maybe you believe that you don't need a relationship, but deep down subconsciously you're ready, or you want one. So there is a bit of deceitful belief system that you think you have but you don't really, surrounding relationships. And I think you would witness a lot of healthy connections that are supposed to inspire you and like give you hope that you can find your partner. You can find your partner whatever your location is, whatever your job is, whatever your social status is. You can find your partner. There is hope for that, basically. I think the new moon in Virgo is, in a way, maybe moving through your 7th house, 11th house, 5th house. It's just showing you that love exists, it's out there, and there is such person that is your soulmate. Like, such person that would fit perfectly with you exists. Of course, there are always bumps in the road, but I'm talking about this ideal or vision that you have about your relationship, about your soulmate. It is real, it is out there, and the new moon in Virgo tries to show you that. Let's pull a card. Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, okay, so the new moon in Virgo is trying to show you your daydreams are out there. They're real. You can go grab them. You can go approach them. Mm, the new moon in Virgo is also making you pile one, group one, realize that the sometimes the act of daydreaming or idealizing a situation makes you or affirms that it's impossible in the real world. So that's why you decide to go daydream about it instead of go act about it. You may ask, how do I act to like create a relationship out of nowhere? It needs to happen naturally. Well, yes, but there are still steps even in that process. I mean, it won't ever happen naturally if you stay home, you don't have any social media, which most of you are not this way, but like, if that was the case, daydreaming would not, I mean, naturally a relationship occurring would not be a possibility. So the new moon in Virgo is teaching you how to create possibilities for your daydreams to unfold in the real life. So it's really making you go out there. Like, now is not the time to be super introverted. It's really a great time to open the doors for yourself. If the doors are not opening, open them for yourself. Maybe don't walk through, but open them, okay, and see if someone comes through. If an opportunity passes through that door that you just opened. Okay, I was going to spill all of my cards on the floor. Not good. But I do also see you guys are separating with a crush, or you are pushing away someone who is interested in you. It feels like pile number one, romantically speaking, maybe you have someone in your environment, but you're like, you're not mature enough, or there is a reason why the two of you are not working, or it's difficult for the two of you to work out. For some reason, you're pushing them away. Pile one, you asked for certain things. Don't push them away once they get real. Page of Swords. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely about daydreams and belief systems and logic and practicality. Pile one, the new moon in Virgo highly suggests and recommends that you find affirmations or manifestation methods that work for you, that click in with your subconscious, that click in with you. It doesn't have to be a trendy thing, but it has to be something practical that works for you. I'm hearing the law of assumption is really great for you, and also convincing yourself of certain things, convincing yourself of the possibility of things. But it's almost like here, because I really picked up on that romantic vibe from the very beginning. I definitely feel like there's hidden communication or hidden messages here. Someone is not speaking their heart, their feelings. One last card. I'm not gonna overdo it with the cards. Five of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. So I don't know if you're pushing someone away because they can't give you what you gave them, or vice versa, you can't give them what they gave you. pile one, I feel like for the weirdest reason, generosity at this time might turn you off. Please be mindful if you push people or things or opportunities away out of insecurity. Your social background, your studies, your educational background and status have nothing to do with you manifesting. You manifesting people believing in you, people investing in you. And also right now it's important that you make wise decisions with your money, with your investments, with your purchases. Because I'm hearing your resources in the Five of Pentacles. Not only you have beggars in the winter, in the Six of Pentacles you also have beggars. This is 8th house energy. I'm gonna tell you why. Because someone else owns the money. Someone else manages the resources. It's not these two people that you see right here. So it's either you who is in this position or someone else, but I feel like that's another person. My cat. Okay, let's see if anything else comes through for pile one, for group one. Channeled message. Someone here, I'm hearing computer sciences. Someone here has a window of time to commit to a journey that concerns computer science. Someone has like the opportunity to develop in that area, to develop skills, to develop a career there. But you have to move to do that, and you have to invest either in an apartment or you have to invest in a new school, what's the word, establishment, in a new school basically, or a new company. There is a money outpour, okay? There are money going out of your bank account for you to make way for your daydreams to manifest. Yeah, the new moon in Virgo kind of challenges you. It's like you asked for this manifestation, now you can have it, but are you believing in it enough so that you would invest something tangible in it? Because when we daydream of things, it's so easy. We're not investing anything but time, which is the most precious currency, but oftentimes we don't realize it until later. But basically when we daydream about things, it's easy to not commit, it's easy to not really believe in those things. And when we're actually asked to put in the effort, put in physical, tangible resources, when it gets real, what do we do then? Okay, the challenge of the new moon in Virgo is how are you going to execute when it gets real? So that's what I'm getting for you, pile one. I hope you resonated. Let me know, and you can subscribe, share if you want to support my channel and my content. But now let's get into group two. My intuition is talking about a flame, not twin flames. I'm literally seeing a candle flame. It feels like most recently many of you have invoked a consciousness, a being in your space. I am hearing the job is done, the work is done, the contract is ready to be cut off and cancelled, basically. It's like you're burning the bridge between one spiritual era of your life and the new one you just entered. But there is invocation for some of you that took place. You might have decided to purify yourself from old spiritual practices, to stop doing them because they're no longer serving you or they no longer fit your energy, your beliefs. Four of Pentacles reversed. Four of Pentacles is definitely about sealing things, protecting things. Reversed. It's like, I don't know, I'm hearing this metaphor of you kept something in the bag, now it's out of the bag. I don't know if you did spell work, if someone else did spell work, maybe you released unnecessary energy. That's why you opened up, basically, to release unnecessary spiritual residual energy. For you guys, now it's really a time of illumination because I'm seeing the Hanged Man and the Four of Pentacles reversed. I'm just seeing the Hanged Man. It's time for a reflection. It's time to receive your spiritual illumination. You're shifting into a new perspective on your practices, on your abilities, on how to use them. There might be an epiphany about a gift that was locked, that you couldn't properly use, or you couldn't let it unfold fully. You couldn't use it to its full capacity and full potential. Maybe you're letting yourself play around with a gift, and this light-hearted energy actually leads to a very strong development of this gift. But you guys, that's a completely different message. You have to protect your bag, your belongings when you travel, especially when you move around, but also when you're on the street. Like, guard your bag, guard your wallet. The new moon in Virgo might challenge you how to be responsible for yourself. Like, you gotta be responsible for your belongings. You can't just let them lay around and expect to find them where you left them. Some of you might also develop a psychic gift of finding lost objects. Also, I'm hearing if some of you are walking away from a situation, it's almost like you're trying to take on too much. The universe, the new moon in Virgo is so not supportive of taking on too much, of piling things in your home. Whatever you can let go of it, because there is an illusion that something here is precious and it's not. So it's highly recommended that you let go of clutter. The physical clutter is mental clutter, okay? Maybe some of you have objects from people from the past. You should throw these things away. Especially if you have beef with these people, if you cut energy cords with people, you gotta cut physical cords as well. Is there anything else for group 2? I'm hearing Aquarius moon or Scorpio moon. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius or Scorpio moon. Or Taurus moon. 6 of Swords. Absolutely, you have to. If you're walking away from something, don't take things from that situation. I totally see cutting cords for pile 2, for group 2. I feel like also the new moon in Virgo is giving you this opportunity to have more free time to yourself. Use it to really rest. Use it to really cleanse and purify. Don't try to make yourself unnecessarily busy with the 7 of Swords. You might fall into illusions and traps about how much you should do, how much you're capable of doing. Let yourself chill. Okay? Thank you. I hope you resonated, pile 2. Let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to support me, you can share my content or subscribe to my channel. So, quick message about the new moon in Virgo for group number 3. Let's see. Someone here needs more calcium. There is a calcium deficiency. I mean, I'm not an expert, but what I associate calcium with is the bones, basically. Also muscle restoration. I'm picking up on distractions. This calcium is kind of symbolic of the bones, connection to Saturn. Saturn is how we materialize things in our life. Virgo, the new moon in Virgo is showing you how my cat. If your focus is all over the place or if you're distracted, not only you would struggle to manifest the things you want, but also you may manifest unnecessary things that you don't need, things that kind of drain your energy or they're just there. Virgo is making you aware of the essentials in life. Pile 3. Only the essentials need focus right now. I'm getting a lot of teaching, I'm getting a lot of Sagittarius placements here. I think that Virgo is the tipping point of you finding your niche, focusing your niche of teachings. I'm hearing like a program. Some of you might be working on a meditation program or something, like an online course or a meditation course. It's like a program, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, any messages for group 4, Spirit, with the new moon in Virgo? Something about nostalgia and old emotional coping mechanisms. Maybe listening to sad music when you're sad, things like that are no longer working. I feel like pile number 3, there is a very strong push and motivation with that Sagittarian energy I felt to just get into a positive vibe, a positive mindset about things. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles reversed, as I said. 9 of Pentacles is an amazing card. Manifestation, all of these things. Reversed, focus on your garden, focus on yourself, don't get distracted. You might be learning a lot of things, but focus on your talents, focus on your natural inclinations and not necessarily another person's development. Don't follow another person's map, chart your own. There are delayed news from foreign countries, foreign lands. For some reason, the new moon in Virgo is delaying certain things for you, for the highest good, pile 3. I'm hearing the conclusion of a relationship is being delayed as well, because there is a possibility here to change things. The Judgment card. Resurrection. It's almost like if you plant the same seeds in a new garden, you're gonna get the same flowers. So it feels to me you have this change going on, this transition, this opportunity for newness with the new moon in Virgo, but the plants you are, the seeds you're planting are very similar, if not the same, as those of the past. So you're getting similar results. So the universe is saying it's not the place, it's your approach. Yeah, I'm seeing the Ouroboros. The snake biting its own tail. You could be right now guided by the snake. You could be going through great karmic payout. Karmic debt is being paid right now. So I think you're gaining a lot of things, but you feel like you're losing a lot of things. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Gemini. I'm hearing there is a Gemini refusing to talk to you, or a Scorpio refusing to talk to you. Someone here, you're like, we have to talk about things, but they're not willing to. The new moon in Virgo will call the shots for you, and basically whatever conclusions were delayed, because I mentioned there is a delay of the way you conclude a relationship is being delayed, okay? Because there is a possibility for change, for resurrection of things. But if this resurrection does not take place before the next full moon, the Virgo energy will be very cutthroat, and it will cut completely this person, this situation, this relationship. It's like you either speak your mind or we don't speak anymore at all. It's very cutthroat. So some of you, but this is for very few of you who are in a severe long-term connection that's been very intense for the longest time. The Emperor. Oh, I love it. I love it because pile 3, you're coming back to the game. You're stepping up into very strong position. It's like you're coming back after after you retreated in your cave for the longest time. You're getting back on track, you're returning to a really good place. But at the same time, it's not the old place, it's a new one. Your spirit is coming back to life, it feels like. The new moon in Virgo definitely suggests to get out of your comfort zone, outgrow yourself in all ways possible. It's going to charge you so much. It's going to give you such great discipline. And also, this discipline is basically useful for you working through some I hope that's the correct word, meticulous energy, where you really have to go one thing at a time, but like follow through fully. With the Emperor, there will be a long-term commitment to a new lifestyle, to a new version of you. For some of you, this has to do with makeup. I'm just getting makeup here. For others, this is straight up business and finances. I feel like this new moon in Virgo will teach you how to make a name for yourself with the Emperor and the Judgment card. Just these three cards. In the past, you would work hard, you would have achievements and all that, but now it's like a big thing where you really make a name for yourself, where people really have high expectations because of the amazing output they've seen so far. So you guys are really getting back on track with something. You're revamping the quality of your production. And you're gonna be known for high quality production execution. I do feel the new moon in Virgo is opening an opportunity for you to have a team of workmates that will help you arrange certain things. Because it feels like you're no longer in this small garden pile tree. You're now in this empire. You're no longer in a small garden where you can manage things on your own. It's expanding. Whatever it is, it's expanding, and it's calling in your soulmates and new people into your life. And you have this awakening that you must connect with others. And these could be people that share a very similar story as you. This is really soul tribe. So that's what I've got with the new moon in Virgo for you, pile 3. I hope you guys resonated and enjoyed these short and sweet messages. I thought it's gonna be more channeling and less cards, but I kind of did 50-50 of both. So I hope you resonated and that was helpful, even if it's short. Let me know in the comment section below, and if you want to support my channel, you can always subscribe, share my content, donate to my PayPal, or tip me a cup of coffee on my coffee page, or simply like this. I don't know. If you want to support me at all, there are many ways, free and paid. So thank you for watching this. I hope I helped. I'm sending you tons of love. Bye.